You use white. Okay, so let's say you have a stock, it's moseying along, you decide the stock's a buy and it goes up, right? So you've been kind of long throughout this period. All right, green for your position, you're long. At some point you stop being long, so now you're just say black or you're neutral. Let's call that white, a white color. Maybe yellow. Yellow means hold, and right? And then you decide to flip to red. This is sort of more normal behavior, right? Because if you look at the price, find a different color. All right, so if you look at the price, like, all right, so here, up to here, this is supposed to be a straight line. So you bought down here, and it's kind of a, you felt it was a buy, as long as it's in this blue box, which means basically up to this stock price. The more important part of the box is this line. Right up to here, it's a buy. You feel like at this price, you wouldn't buy it, right? Usually as things go up, we are less attracted to them, but that's not always true. And that after this price, right, the yellow line is really just a demarcation between yellow and red. Where above that price, you would sell it or even short it, right? So the thing that I just did, where I went from long in the green box, or the blue box, and I said, you know what, there is no yellow box, because as soon as it's above this price, I decided it's in the red box and I want to sell it and short it. That doesn't make much sense, because the yellow box represents what? The yellow box represents, to me at least, and this is my own method, nobody really talks about it this way. The yellow box represents basically uncertainty, right? This is basically your being uncertain. And I think there's, you know, there's nobody trading who is certain of anything, right? So the idea that like you've gone from having a long position down here in the green box, sorry, where you're convinced that something's long, it's over here. And then all of a sudden you're convinced it's a short just because it crosses this line. That doesn't make any sense, because there has to be some period where you actually don't care, you're neutral. Right now, the difference is if it gapped up quickly, so here's another stock price chart here, where it's moseying along, okay, try that one more time. It's moseying along, and then all of a sudden it gaps up like that, right? It's not gonna be the best. Let me try it again. Moseying along, and then it's a really steep increase. Well then, just remember the x-axis is time. It may just not have spent much time in the yellow zone, nearly enough time that you would have time to even react. So then it feels like an instantaneous change is okay, because at this price you're willing to sort of, you know, change your mind. So